Welcome back to the American Freedom Law Center's Faith and Freedom Report, where we keep you up to date on those important issues affecting your faith and freedom across our great nation. Today I want to tell you about a case that I'll be arguing before the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit, and for which we need your prayers and support. The case, Dariano v. Morgan Hill Unified School District, should outrage all patriotic Americans. In this case, the American Freedom Law Center is representing 3 students and their parents who are challenging the constitutionality of the public school district's ban on the wearing of American flag shirts to school. As I noted previously, the case is currently on appeal to the Ninth Circuit, and we are asking the appellate court to reverse a decision by a lower federal court in San Francisco that upheld the school district's ban on the wearing of American flag shirts on a California high school campus during Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, a Mexican holiday, for fear of offending Mexican students. Indeed, it is a sad day in our nation's history when government officials ban the American flag on a public high school campus for any reason. On May 5, 2010, school officials from Live Oak High School in the Morgan Hill Unified School District prevented the students from wearing American flag shirts because the officials did not want to offend Mexican students on, quote, their day, end quote. That day, some students at the school were celebrating the Mexican holiday known as Cinco de Mayo. School officials approved the celebration, which was co-sponsored by a school-sanctioned student group that promotes the Mexican heritage and rejects the assimilation of Mexicans into American culture. Despite banning the American flag, school officials permitted the Mexican students participating in the Cinco de Mayo celebration to wear clothing that had the colors of the Mexican flag. The students wearing the American flag shirts had been on campus for over 3 hours when they were approached by an assistant principal and ordered to turn their shirts inside out. When the students refused to disrespect the American flag, the school official directed them to the principal's office, where the students were lectured on the importance of Cinco de Mayo and given the option of either removing their shirts or leaving school. The courageous students refused to remove the shirts, so they left school and then filed a civil rights lawsuit. Indeed, these students and their parents should be commended for standing up and exercising their rights under the First Amendment. Our rights will only have meaning if we are willing to fight for them. That is what the American Freedom Law Center is doing every day. But it also takes courageous citizens, such as our clients in this case, to join us in the fight, and people like you to support these battles any way you can. You see, during the discovery phase of the lawsuit, the evidence overwhelmingly showed that school officials enforced the clothing restriction even though they had no objective evidence that the students were causing any disruption, let alone a material and substantial one, to the operation of the school by wearing their American flag shirts. Despite this uncontested evidence, the lower federal court ruled in favor of the school district, stating, quote, upon review, the court finds that the school officials reasonably forecast that plaintiff's clothing could cause a substantial disruption with school activities and therefore did not violate the First Amendment, end quote. However, the U.S. Supreme Court has long held that students do not shed their constitutional rights at the schoolhouse gate. Let's pray that the Ninth Circuit affirms this fundamental principle of law in this case, a case in which patriotism is under attack by political correctness, and reverse the lower court's patently incorrect decision. I'm Robert Muse, co-founder and senior counsel for the American Freedom Law Center, bringing you this Faith and Freedom Report. You can learn more about this case and many others in which the American Freedom Law Center is fighting for your faith and freedom at www.americanfreedomlawcenter.org. May God bless you, and may He continue to bless America.